nothing but bundt cakes.
Bunt day.
On Bunt Day. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Melissa. Happy birthday to you. And many more. It's pretty. 97 West. Rover.
I got a cowboy.
Ooh, yes, cowboy. I like it. It's got lots of words. All right. Good morning. Whew. It is bright out here. Well, last night was Mel's birthday. Yesterday was Mel's birthday, so we went out and had a great dinner. But I think today is really, we're going to be concentrating on trying to get some planning done for Alaska. It seems we're down to 4 weeks now, 4 weeks until we leave. So that's really not that long, and it's kind of sneaking up on us. So I think we're going to be sitting down trying to figure some stuff out today and go from there. So that's one thing that we might do a little differently than a lot of people you see online. Since we travel, our travel style is I'm a travel nurse, and we usually go to places for at least 2 to 3 months at a time. What we usually try to do is find the post office and get a P.O. box. So that way we have a dedicated P.O. box to go to. And if you get lucky and it's a bigger post office, then they have what they call a street address service, which actually gives you a street address, which means you can actually get packages from Amazon and stuff like that delivered. So that's definitely wildflower season here in Texas. Everything is blooming like crazy. Red, white, blue, yellow, all over the place. Everywhere you look, everybody's yard is just full of them. So it's really pretty. And believe you me, these Texans take their wildflowers seriously. Don't be getting on their wildflowers. It's like you smack their mama in the face or something. Also, I can't drive very good, but we'll save that for another video. So as you can imagine, planning for a big trip like Alaska, it's a pretty big undertaking. There's a lot to consider, a lot of things you got to think about, routes, time of the year, weather. So we've been using a lot of different resources and different outlets to plan this trip. Number one, or one of the resources we've been using is the Milepost. We got the 2023 edition of the Milepost. And let me tell you something about that book. If you've never looked at one, you need to give yourself an opportunity to look through one, because the Milepost has got so much information in it, you're just not going to believe it. Drive times, histories about all the cities and the stops, the different routes, maps, pull out maps of the entire region. So much information. You need to give yourself enough time to get that book and kind of go through it and learn how to use it, because it is absolutely packed full. So I think this book is an absolute must-have if you're planning a big trip to Alaska and you've never been, or you've only been once or twice, because it's like having somebody with you that's been everywhere and knows everything about every place up there. It's all in there. All you have to do is open it up and look. So highly recommend the Milepost. So next up, you need to be worrying about your route, how you're going to get to where you're going. A lot of apps for that. What we use is RV Trip Wizard. It just covers everything from RV safe directions that you can, put your RV size in there, length, weight, whether you're carrying propane or not. You can restrict certain types of roads or ferries, unpaved roads, just so many options, as well as it is a very good budgeting tool, which budgeting is important for us, very important for us, because we are on a limited budget with this trip. A lot of people are in the same boats when they try to take big vacation trips like this. So we know how much money we have to spend. We know how many nights we're going. So we can plug those numbers in and see how many nights we're going to be gone, how many miles we're going to drive, an estimated amount of fuel that we're going to be using, as well as lodging. So we've always loved RV Trip Wizard, and we can't recommend it enough. So we'll have a link in the description below to check that out. What do you do when you're researching places that you're going, like Banff? Well, you get on the old YouTube and you start watching videos of people who've already been there. Start writing stuff down, making notes to go back and research later. So, you know, hit all the high points, the things that other people say, hey, don't miss this. Write it down so you can go back and research it and really decide if it's something that you don't want to miss. So one of the things that I'm looking forward to the most is Banff in Canada. And we've really been doing a lot of research on that. It's just such a beautiful area. And the hikes and the scenery is just so, by the pictures, is so amazing. And that's just like a couple of weeks into the start of our trip. So if there's something that you guys use that we haven't mentioned here, make sure you go ahead and put that down in the comments for us. So maybe we can take a look at it and everybody can benefit from it. If you haven't subscribed yet, you might want to go ahead and do that so you don't miss a single video, because we're going to have a lot of content coming out of Alaska and Canada. And I have a feeling it's going to be some pretty awesome stuff. So make sure you subscribe, that thumbs up, and notification bell so you don't miss a thing. The story of my life, we had this great little interaction and I wasn't recording.
Oh.
I thought I was recording.
Earlier?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
It's hard. No, it's not. It's horrible. What are we doing now?
Are we going to go to the Japan Festival?
Okay, Japanese festival.
At the Botanical Garden.
So no pictures, no videoing there. So we'll pick this up after Japan Fest.